Yo, welcome back. You're listening to the Zira Culture Podcast, Season 3, Episode 6. Today we're talking about something that shows up in almost every choice we make, even when we don't notice it: money. But not just money as cash or a number in a bank account. We're looking at money culture, the beliefs, the pressures, and the meanings society attaches to it. Because money on its own is basically nothing. It's paper, it's metal, it's pixels on a screen. What gives it power is the way people think about it. And those beliefs, they shape how we define success, how we treat each other, and what we're willing to sacrifice to make it. So here's the big question for today. What role should money actually play in our lives? Let's start with a simple idea that's easy to miss. Money is a symbol. It works because we all agree it works. That's the whole foundation. A bill in your pocket isn't valuable because of the ink on it. A number on your phone isn't valuable because it glows on a screen. It's valuable because there's a shared trust that you can exchange it for something real: food, rent, a ride home, a gift for someone you love. Some economists describe it as a kind of collective agreement. Not fake, not a trick, more like a shared story that enough people participate in that it becomes real in its effects. Throughout history, the form has changed: gold, coins, paper, and now digital currency. But the core stays the same: trust. Take away the trust, and money turns back into what it physically is: decorated paper and database entries. Now here's where culture comes in, because culture doesn't stop at money buys things. Culture adds meaning. Culture turns money into status. In a lot of places, wealth becomes something you're expected to show. It's the car, the house, the vacation, the luxury brand, the watch. And people read those signals fast. Bigger house must be successful. Expensive outfit must be important. Newest phone, nicest table at the restaurant. The most photogenic lifestyle must be winning. But this is where money culture gets messy, because the image of wealth isn't the same thing as wealth. Some people who have real money move quietly. No spotlight, no performance. And some people who look rich are actually under huge pressure: loans, debt, bills stacking up behind the scenes. Money culture can end up rewarding looking like you made it, more than actually building stability. And if you're not careful, you can spend years chasing the appearance instead of the reality. And that connects to something we've touched on before: hustle culture. People chase money for different reasons. Sometimes it's security. Sometimes it's freedom. Sometimes it's recognition. And sometimes it's about proving something. Maybe to family, maybe to the world, maybe to a past version of yourself that felt powerless. Wanting financial success isn't wrong. Let's be honest. Money can solve real problems. It can create stability. It can give you breathing room. It can open doors to education, better health options, safer neighborhoods, and opportunities that change a whole family's future. Money can support people you care about and help you build something meaningful. The danger is when money stops being one goal among many and becomes the only goal. Because when that happens, people start trading away the parts of life that actually make life feel worth living. Health gets pushed aside. Relationships get neglected. Peace of mind becomes a luxury you keep promising yourself you'll buy later. And somehow later keeps moving. So let's flip the perspective. A healthier way to think about money is this: money is a tool. Like a hammer. A hammer can build a house, or it can break something. The hammer isn't good or evil, it's what you do with it. Money works the same way. It can be used to create freedom, or it can become a chain. It can help you take care of your responsibilities, or it can feed an endless appetite for approval. When money is used intentionally, it can give you options. Options are powerful. The ability to choose where you live, what you spend your time on, who you support, what you invest in, what kind of risks you can afford to take. And that's a big shift, from worshiping money to mastering it. Not making it your identity, but making it serve your values. Here's a closing thought that I love, and it comes from anthropology. For most of human history, people didn't use money the way we do now. A lot of life ran on trade and exchange: goods for goods, labor for shelter, food for tools. Money showed up later as a way to make those exchanges easier and more flexible. But somewhere along the way, the tool became the main character. The thing that was created to simplify life started to define life. And modern culture is still trying to rebalance that relationship, trying to remember that money is supposed to support human goals, not replace them. That's episode 6 on money culture. Next episode, we're stepping into something that shapes society in a totally different way: creative culture. Artists, storytellers, musicians, and creators. The people who influence how we imagine the world and sometimes change what the world becomes. Because a song, a story, or a piece of art can shift culture in ways politics and economics can't always touch. This has been the Zira Culture Podcast. Stay thoughtful, stay creative, and stay connected to the culture. Catch you in the next episode. And here's a curious scientific twist to leave you with. Humans are the only species we know that builds entire economic systems around abstract symbols. A chimp understands bananas, food, territory, concrete things. Humans invented paper wealth, digital assets, stock markets, and invisible currencies that move across the planet in seconds. In a real way, civilization runs on shared belief systems just as much as it runs on physics. Culture is organized imagination, and money might be one of the most powerful imaginations we've ever agreed to live inside.